In the quiet moments before the world awakens, I want to speak to you, young builder of dreams. This world you live in moves fast, faster than any generation before. Your mind is tethered to screens, your heart pulled in 10 different directions, before you've even had your morning coffee. And yet, within you is a longing you may not yet know how to name, a yearning for stillness, clarity, and presence. Let me tell you something that took me 70 years to understand. You do not need to respond to everything immediately. In fact, the habit of constant response is robbing you of your depth. You are not here to be constantly reachable. You are here to be real, to be whole. Digital detox is not a punishment. It is not a rejection of technology. It is a return. A daily return to the self. Think of it not as withdrawal, but as reconnection with your own breath, your own rhythm, your own truth. When you wake up, don't reach for your phone. Reach for the silence. Sit in it. Breathe in it. Let the light of morning hit your skin before the light of the screen hits your eyes. This is how you reclaim your day. The digital world is endless. You will never finish all the messages. You will never see all the posts. There is no finish line there, only exhaustion. The more you chase it, the more it escapes you. But your real life, your truest life, begins the moment you unplug. When you walk without your phone, when you eat without distraction, when you listen without thinking of your next reply. That's when life starts to deepen. Create sacred windows in your day. Just 30 minutes, or even 10. Windows where no screen exists between you and the moment. Guard those windows fiercely. They are where your power lives. Digital detox is not about grand gestures. It's about small, deliberate rituals. A walk without earbuds, a meal without scrolling, a conversation without glancing away, a night's sleep without notifications. Each of these is a statement. I value presence over performance. I choose connection over consumption. You may fear you'll fall behind, that you'll miss something. Let me reassure you, what's meant for you will not need chasing. It will arrive in your stillness, not your frenzy. I have seen what happens when people forget how to be alone. Their sense of self grows faint. They become echoes of others. And they forget that solitude is not loneliness, it is the root of creativity, of strength, of peace. You were not meant to consume this much. Not this much noise, not this much comparison, not this much stimulation. Your nervous system was not designed for it. Neither was your soul. When you begin your detox, discomfort may rise. You may feel restless, empty, even anxious. This is not failure. This is the noise leaving your system. Stay with it. On the other side is clarity. In that clarity, you will remember things you forgot. The sound of your own thoughts, the wisdom of your intuition, the peace of undivided attention, the wonder of your natural rhythm. This is where focus is born. This is where confidence is rebuilt, not through likes or replies, but through inner knowing. The kind that says, I am here, I am enough, I am whole. Start with small acts. A digital Sabbath one evening a week. A tech-free hour before bed. A morning without screens. These are not just habits. They are acts of rebellion in a world that profits from your distraction. Let each act become a ritual. Not rigid but sacred. A moment to return to your inner home. Watch what happens to your mind when you stop feeding it constant noise. Watch how your thoughts slow down. How your creativity returns. How your anxiety softens. Watch what happens to your relationships when you give them full presence. How people open up. How silence becomes safe. How love deepens. Watch what happens to your spirit when it is no longer tethered to the next ping, the next scroll, the next demand. You begin to feel free. This freedom is not accidental, it is intentional. It is a choice you make each day. A choice to come home to yourself. Young builder of dreams, you do not need to disconnect forever. You only need to return daily. Return to the breath. Return to your senses. Return to the moment where your life actually lives. If you do this, not once but daily, you will discover that clarity is not found in more information, it is found in less noise. That peace is not the absence of problems, it is the presence of meaning. And that your best self is not found in your screen, it is found in your silence. This is your ritual. This is your rebellion. This is your return.